Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first episode of the Half-Baked Podcast. I'm your host, Lord Vega, and I'm joined by Tom the Turkey. Hello, Tom.
Hello, how's it going?
And also with us today, we have Nicholas the Oreo.
I'm surprised you're not fired yet for that. What's going on, guys? Today we have a half-baked review for the channel True Horror Stories. To get one of these done, you can jump into our Patreon or our members button and get a $50 reward tier. We'll review anything. Your YouTube channel, we'll review your SoundCloud, we'll review your OnlyFans. You can get that right here from us. It's something that we like to do a lot, and well, we're going to be doing one right now.
What's up, baby?
We got a lot of stuff to go through right now. I'm checking out True Horror Stories channel, and most of his videos are over an hour. They seem like they're playthroughs and stuff.
I think
like
they're
that.
a girl.
Yeah, they are.
They have a female in the thing.
Oh shit! Fuck. Well, we got the gender
You
wrong.
misidentified her.
We've already
Yeah, well,
misidentified
you're
her.
fucked now.
Jesus fuck, dude. Well, we'll find out.
It's not going well.
Where should we? How do we approach this?
80s cinema carnage, alright.
This is what True Horror Stories wants to present as the first video you watch when you're unsubscribed.
I mean, they have nice channel art. It's like a painting and shit.
Yeah, it
True.
is.
It must be somewhat professional.
Welcome back to this.
See, it is a woman, or
It's a furry.
A cat. It's a neko, a cat woman.
It's like cat dog, but cat woman.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's in a theater. It's all lined up the way it's supposed to be. Let's go. What is this?
Welcome back to the cinema, True Sleuths and Horror Hounds. It's True
Welcome
Horror
back.
Stories, and we are here for another edition of 80s Cinema Carnage. In this installment, we're going to go over the movie Cat People that came out in 1982, which is also a remake.
Wait, so is she like a furry? Or like, is the joke that they're talking about cats, which is about
I think that's the
furries?
joke.
Oh
I think that's
shit,
the
it's
joke.
meta!
Got some
Oh, so
custom
she got art
conditions.
specifically for this episode? That's pretty cool.
That's
I
epic.
think so.
Alright.
Yeah.
Unless we're totally off on that.
Yeah, then...
Well, I mean,
Sorry.
you'd think if she was a full-time furry and not a part-time furry, her profile picture would be a cat as well.
True.
Yeah. It's a good point.
reimagining of the 1942 version of Cat People. Now, for this one, I didn't pick it because of the cover or the summary at the back.
Multiple
I picked
poses.
this particular movie because I knew of one specific thing.
Dude, the
Edgy shit.
music is nice. I
Yeah,
felt like
it's
I was in the
good.
middle of a John Swan intro there at the end of that because he used that
This is
loud,
dramatic.
sounding.
The Cat People is going down. Okay, this movie is through.
I
it's
heard
coming.
some cussing, so I'm glad that this isn't on some PG stuff.
I don't need to know any more. I don't need to know in what capacity he's involved with this movie. I just want to watch it because his name is attached in one way, shape, or form.
She's a fan of
Now that
David
we
Bowie.
got that out of the way, let's
How
go
can you
ahead
tell?
and look at the cover for the movie. And what I see is extremely pleasing, let me tell you. On the cover,
Ooh.
we see this gorgeous, assumedly naked woman in the rain.
Wait, she has like a strap.
She has a bra.
Wait,
She has a
wait,
bra.
wait, yeah, there's clearly a strap.
I like her version better.
Wait,
I like
where's
her
the
version
strap?
better. It's
Oh
right
fuck!
there.
Shoulder.
Wait, I see it now, dude. I didn't see the strap until you pointed it out. I thought she was.
Maybe
naked
it's like
too.
meant to blend in a little bit, but I didn't think she was.
It's a force to have it.
I can't unsee it now. Damn, you ruined my immersion.
This is like the Berenstain Bears thing. It's like, is there a strap? Is there not a strap?
She's looking at you like she just wants to fuck the living hell out of you. Like
I
with those
love
other
this
80s
channel.
horror cover-
Yo, but Tom doesn't.
Oh yeah,
I just realized, like in the moment, Tom hates this.
Terrible.
Yeah, he's
Fucking
already
dog
hating
shit.
it, yeah. This is
No, I
definitely
mean,
a Vega channel.
I actually like it so far. I wish there was a little more like bouncing around visually, you know, because it feels a little like
Pacing. So
still
far.
Yeah.
flat. I mean, the scripting is good, I feel, but like just the like visually, I'm not really super engaged, you know.
The summary for
Oh,
this movie
watch
is
out.
as follows. A young woman's sexual awakening brings horror when she discovers her urges transform her into a monstrous black leopard. Is
I
this
like
a
that
fur-
pose.
How many times has this happened to you,
That's a
Vega?
really good drawing.
You're getting hot and heavy with a girl, and she just turns into a murderous black leopard.
I don't know what I would do in that situation.
Would
every
you
comment-
strangle the black leopard?
It's every commentary YouTuber's wet dream.
She's got now. I'm counting. What this is the third still, right? She's covering all the emotions, right? Someone went to the college
this is
of
the OG commentary school. This is
she
yeah,
went
she has
to
the, old
the
Turkey
actual
Tom ones, dude.
She went to the school of pyrocynical high quality content back in 2008.
Dude, do you
These are
remember
drawn pretty well,
do you remember
too.
the stiff Turkey Tom stills where it was like crossed arms, then like open mouth, and then it was just like fucking blank expression, and it would just
Right.
Why
like,
are you-
shift between them?
Why are you mad? Okay, those are awesome. I drew those myself. You're just
Oh,
big
did you
mad.
really?
Yeah, I
Dude,
did.
this is before
wait,
I
we're
had
talking
money
about
to
the-
commission. Like,
Ah, yes. This is 12-year-old Tom.
dude,
I
I
mean, this
remember
one is-
Tom was an artist back in the day. That was his big pull.
He just told me.
no,
he
there's
could
a
draw.
rap.
I forgot.
There's
yeah.
a rap song actually about it. It's called like the Supreme Rap. And like I didn't do it, but like part of the rap is like Turkey Tom, he's the smartest. Yeah, he's the artist. That's like the bar.
I
And
love
you know,
Bars.
that was my reputation, you know, that was who I was back in like when I had like 20 subscribers. That was me.
What the fuck? Okay.
Our final stupid from Kim.
Wait, can we go back?
Random
That was great.
inclusion. That's
Can
just
we
like
go
an
back?
upskirt view of like little gremlins, whatever.
I think it's just a
Mm-hmm.
clip she wanted us to see.
Dude, little gremlins
Well-
like, yes, the ass.
Our final stupid Reddit comment is from Tim
There's fucking
R.
Ricky Berwick in the bushes.
I would say probably just viewing that if you got make those transitions smoother, the ones that are in the screen. You know,
Was that an
have the-
older video? How old was that? Like 4 months ago?
2 months ago. Yo, I'll tell you, big issue with the channel, you need to have a direction. So if you want to do like reviews and stuff like that, which I believe this one...
Hey guys, I wanted to come and talk to you without the gimmick, without the filter, without the comedic effect.
Holy shit,
prior
are you
to getting into
apologizing
the
for something?
content Of this video. And that's
I
part three.
empathize. I empathize
this
with true
part in
horror
particular
stories.
has
What I was saying was, you don't want to have reviews on the channel, and then gameplay on the channel, and then full live stream VODs on the channel. I see like live stream VODs are getting a bit more popular to keep public, but on a starting out channel, or on a channel that you've been doing for a while that you're really trying to pick up like some traction with, you want
You just
try
gotta be
keep it
consistent.
Yep.
Yeah, consistency is a big thing that a lot of like smaller channels don't quite have down, and I think it's really important. You need to like when you're just trying to establish yourself. The way to get viewers engaged is just to get better at making your content and then consistently do that, right? Like basically like once a week you want to post like a review or something,
Yeah.
right? And that makes people like expect like, oh, okay, this is the time when I get a review. Like the streams are good and you can do those, but once they're done, like private them and put them on like a second channel and be like, hey, at the end of your video, be like, hey guys, you know, check out my stream VODs. Just keep everything organized because right now this channel like I can see like
disjointed.
yeah, it's just really disorganized. It's kind of a mess.
What I found too as a viewer is what you guys are saying is right, but if you're a massive YouTuber, you no longer have an audience that's a fan of one particular thing, they're a fan of you. So then you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Right, but you're
But
not there
at
yet. you
this
know?
moment, you ain't there. You know, like you're not
For
PewDiePie,
sure.
you're not any one of these people that are
Yeah,
huge.
so a lot of these smaller YouTubers who are starting out or trying to push their channel a bit, they see their video only gets 32 views. And for like a lot of people, like they think they get discouraged by that. They think what they're doing isn't 100% right or something like that. Their video only gets 300 views, 400 views and stuff like that. But that's like how you start to grow. Not everybody's first video gets 1,000 views. You have to try to keep making them and keep making them and keep making them. And part of this job or part of this hobby is being consistent even if you're not seeing the numbers you're looking for. Because like if you're not getting the views you're looking for right off the bat, that doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It just means like you haven't hit the algorithm yet, you know?
It's the grind.
Yeah, you can just keep like focusing on like micromanaging and improving your content like slowly over time. You don't have to make like the most beautiful edited masterpiece on your first videos either. I see that all the time. It's like I would do YouTube, but I would spend 6 months making a video. Okay, but like don't. You can make your first videos looking like extremely crusty or something like that if you're just starting out, and then like learn the software as you go, you know?
I would
But if
definitely
you-
say for thumbnails, a big part of it too is like I see a lot of our thumbnails are like the same picture for like the stream VODs. Like that's kind of a bad idea. You should try to mix it
Yeah.
up with thumbnails a bit.
Also,
you should also
lots of
thumbnail
unreadable
style.
unreadable text on these thumbnails.
yeah. You got to really think
And
about it.
I'm
like, if you're
zooming
gonna see
in.
this
This
on the
is still
phone.
not readable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you want tips, just go look into a video that tells you about color theory, shit like that. They're really quick, but look into it because you have to contrast what you want the audience to see.
Actually, you know who did a great video about thumbnails? Amp Lemon. He did a video all about how to make thumbnails. It was
Like
really,
this
really
one
useful.
here is like the biggest offender. There's like blood on the walls. It's a bright red. Like even a little drop shadow behind that would make it more legible than it is. But when you're looking for text on a thumbnail, you're not looking for full sentences, and like that's way too much. We're talking like 3 to 4 words. You could do more, but for the most part it looks kind of weird when you do so. Like Fear the Ripper, if this was a little bit bigger and more pronounced or whatever, maybe like around the fucking, what is it, caricature? Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, that would be good too. You just gotta get size right, and you gotta make sure it's like readable. Otherwise, it looks like a jumbled mess on the screen. Like this one right here, no offense, looks like an old IBS thumbnail for a Tonka stream. Like that's what I see when I look at that.
Yeah, you want to kind of communicate like in the smallest amount of images and ideas possible. You want to communicate like what your video's about. So like the reason why the Coast to Coast Killer one looks good is because you have a guy in the middle, you have a picture of the country in the background, and this is kind of communicating like he went from coast to coast, right? It's the whole country. The text, honestly, you probably didn't even need. You could just have him like holding a knife or something, or like just in a straight jacket, or maybe that picture could work.
Or just
even,
a
like,
bigger
prison
picture,
uniform.
like yeah, just like across the middle.
And it's like the Edmund Kemper one, like that's a decent thumbnail, but I feel like the issue with it is like a guy in a graveyard doesn't really communicate like what he did. You can get more artsy with the thumbnails once you get bigger, but like that in particular doesn't really tell me much about what the video is about.
Yeah, you can look into. There's some people that have a certain style too, but they still communicate it clearly, and there's some that are just plain. Like you have one guy that utilizes it very well, but it's very distinct to his channel. Is Lamino.
Lamino is great. You should look at him for an inspiration to everything.
Yeah, Lamino. Also, you have someone that utilizes the text that is not necessary, but the thumbnail itself is art. And Captain Christian is one of those guys as well. So like you see this, look, here's an example. Consumed by the Apocalypse. That picture describes that title perfectly, and there's no text there, right? Extraordinary Until Proven Otherwise is the pill. That is topical. The Battle of Los Angeles, that's a picture, obviously for aliens and shit. The Great Silence, another thing. Cicada, that's a Reddit one that went crazy.
Like, this is similar, like the Mandela effect. Look at this picture compared to some of your thumbnails. Right. That's completely readable from as far back as you go. And that's a lot of text on the screen. That's actually usually a no-no, right? But it looks great in like the way that it's done.
Yeah, it almost, you know, and one of the things that I've heard, like go to Captain Christian as the last example. So these thumbnails are pretty much, to me, the standard of YouTube thumbnails, because each one of them is the title and the picture representing it, but it's done in a manner where he actually goes to the drawing board and makes the thumbnail his own. This could be on Netflix.
Yeah, really good. I look at the Futurama one. That could be like a tab for Netflix.
Yeah,
that looks great.
So if you want to take inspiration, because remember, True Horror Stories, you're trying to get people to, and also the title, I don't know if that's really reflectant of your content, but the title of your channel, if it is True Horror Stories, you can look at something like this and then make something similar with whatever you're talking about, if it is True Horror Stories, and then make it the style of horror. You can take inspiration from stuff like this, and then people will start clicking just because of the thumbnail, because it was the first thing you see, the thumbnail, right?
This is a good intro. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Sexual abuse, whether it...
Holy shit. We can't
I
go
was
one
so
episode.
in love with this channel.
You gotta be funny.
Fuck. Damn it.
Dude, this is Augie's child abuse on Twitch moment. You ever see that video?
Child abuse live on Twitch.
Child abuse live on Twitch or whatever. And that was like his biggest video. Dude, hold on.
Sexual abuse, whether it comes in the form of molestation
Sexual
or
abuse is
causes-
defined.
Oh,
We can't
fuck
get away from
you.
it. We
Oh,
can't get away from it.
Jesus. That's so funny.
If something doesn't start moving or the momentum doesn't keep pace with that intro, I'm gonna click away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
feel like this is like a stock photo. Like I don't think this is
Yeah,
original
the
art.
momentum that you had in that intro, you had me. I was good.
Yeah, it
And now,
traps you.
where is it at? Where does it stop? We're
The only
almost
people
a
that
full
can-
minute. We're past
The only
the full
people that
minute.
can really carry like that, like energy, but like despite having like just like a still image, or like people with like a big personality, right?
Medicare.
But I feel like that's not yeah, I was gonna say Medicare, but that's not the goal of this channel. This channel's goal is to like tell like crime stories or whatever right now, right? So like this doesn't really make sense thematically. Yeah.
H.H. Holmes, Jack the Ripper, Elizabeth Bathory.
This is good.
These are some of the more infamous
She has, like,
serial
pictures
killers
going
of
up. Wait, is this
a
early
later
one,
recorded
or-
history.
This is,
Records
3
of
months
these
ago.
monsters go as far back as 331 BC, with a poisoning ring consisting of at least 170 ancient Roman women that tricked unsuspecting men into drinking concoctions claimed to be medicinal. This was proven to be true when 2 patrician women, who were of the highest class in Roman society, were arrested and chose to take the concoction to prove their innocence. They
Here's how
died
it-
immediately.
See, this is what I mean by the momentum. You I don't know about you guys, but I'm already jarred. Like, fuck it. We had a
Yeah, I
great
mean, the thing
intro.
is-
We went cut into what was relating to her script, and now we're on a still image, and now I've realized that I need to focus more on you talking.
It starts
you know?
to linger pretty hard, but like I don't think I didn't quite get there yet. I was still okay with this image being on the screen because she's still kind of talking about it, right?
Yeah,
It
but
was,
I
but even
stopped.
like a
I
fan
stopped
or
being.
something, you know?
I started being like, what the fuck, when she started talking about women, not women like just women. She was talking about the women that were treated in a certain manner or whatever the fuck. That could have switched over to a different image of examples of that. Instead,
Yeah.
we're still here, you know.
Yeah,
so
And you can,
now
you
I'm
can
kinda
even go
like,
back to this artwork, but it just needs
Yeah.
like, different things in there, or even like a Ken Burns effect, you know, that could work. Just like panning over this thing, with some other images flying around.
What I was gonna say is like I wasn't there yet, but if I wasn't there then, I would have gotten there here
in the
because
province
this
of
picture is on
Orense.
the screen for.
Holy shit! Yeah, definitely need
Yeah,
some different
for
pictures.
2 minutes straight, up to this one.
I like the choices for like pictures, like these like old gothic pieces of artwork.
Well, it's
Right,
probably
and then
like
blue
related to the
lines.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, of
the
course, but, like, it
aspect
looks good.
ratios are.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
what I
know.
was saying before. These gigantic black bars cannot be here. Like it's.
And these are also opportunities from what we're saying for you. If you want to do a horror channel and that is your thing, then this is probably a good opportunity. If you got the cash, to probably hire somebody to do some assets for you, so these pictures can go into like the Envato Elements templates. These pictures can go into whatever you set up to be like your video kind of style.
Someone
You
who
know,
does like really simple editing well is Frederick Knudsen, the Down the Rabbit Hole dude. You guys seen his
Yeah.
videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
has.
actually saw
he's-
one of them. Yeah, I gotta recommend
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he has pretty like simple editing, but it does work. You know,
Here,
Like,
dude.
there is momentum.
This in the
Yeah,
background.
even one of these in the back would work.
It's literally royalty-free horror backgrounds. Actually, this
Yeah.
one popped up. I don't know if this one's royalty-free, but you get my point. It's like you just you don't even have to buy Envato Elements. You could stick this in the background and then put something on there. Maybe use your still or something like that.
Also,
Without-
there's the most basic and simple editing techniques that can push your video to the next level without you even being a level below it. You get it, like masking is simple, you know, and you can actually do that.
time consuming.
So-
Masking
Welcome
is
back.
time consuming.
Yeah. Overall, you know, we wish you luck, True Horror Stories. Like some of the stuff you're doing, but definitely production needs a little work, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Stick
again,
with the
we
horror.
are talking about like a 643 sub channel here.
Welcome back.
So, I mean, there's a lot of room for improvement. You're still
Yeah.
you're not like if this was like a 10K channel or something like that, I'd probably be a bit more critical. But you're still kind of experimenting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she's finding her style.
anyways-
The writing seems good so far. Just needs a little bit of like momentum, you know, keep us invested.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a half-baked review. We have one more that we need to film still, and we'll get to that eventually. We're trying to get on top of these. The podcasts are dropping. Hopefully the Wang episode was really fun to watch. And if you want to get your own half-baked review done, you can join our Patreon or our members button, and we'll review anything you've got for $50. I'm Nick. That's Vega. Tom's here too.
My dog just started fucking screaming as we started finishing recording.
I hope we help some people out there too if you're
And
watching.
Tom's
this.
dog is gay.